Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today we have 2014 Chevy Malibu and we will be replacing the control arm. So this wheel hit the curb. It seems like we need a new control arm, so we'll start with jacking up the vehicle and taking the wheel off. The car is on a jack stand. Now let's remove the lug nuts. So those are 22 mil, quite big for a small vehicle like this, but we have what we have, and I'm removing it with 1/2-inch Milwaukee impact. If you're using just manual ratchet, probably it's better to get those loose while the vehicle is on the ground. If it's up in the air, just apply some brakes. You will be able to take it off. Okay, so let me show you how badly that control arm is bent. So the CV axle is grinding against the sway bar link. So to start removal, we will get those plastic clips pushed up, so we can take this ABS wire out of the way. It should be as simple as grind those out. One and another one over there. This other bracket probably will come loose whenever we remove the ball joint nut and bolt. So let's start with that. We'll remove this ball joint nut and try it out. So that's 15 mil nut on a ball joint. So got the bolt out right away. They're both in a good shape. So next we will take a small chisel and put it in that opening just to spread it a bit, so the ball joint is coming out easily. Still need to get that bracket out. Doesn't seem like it wanna go at all. Here it is. So it just jammed inside. We'll try to pry this bunch a bit more. Alright. Right, so at this point I will use ball joint splitter fork, and I will leave all the links to the tools and parts in the description to the video. So since the control arm is bent so badly, like this ball joint is also in a crooked and jammed, so it takes a little bit of extra force to get it out. Now we can probably use another one on top. And here we have it. It's out. I don't know what's going on. It's almost out. Let's give it a little bit more. Okay, let's pull those out and see, maybe we can use the pry bar. No, actually the ball joint came out of the control arm piece. So it is disconnected. This is a good sign. So now we just need to basically move that knuckle out of the way. Okay, I got it moved out of the way. Now it's disconnected from the wheel knuckle fully. Alright, so I think I just messed up a little bit the previous video clip. So there were two 18mm bolts, one here, and two nuts at the top. So you'll need to remove them. So those are two nuts that were sitting at the top. Next we need to remove this 18mm bolt that holds the other side, and for that I'll probably just remove those wires so I can get there with my impact. Kind of super much easier. So I have my impact set there. Get that bolt out. Right, so now when that bolt is removed, just try to stick right bar and tie it out. Do the same on the other side. Yeah, that side is loose. Nice. Okay, let's take a look. So it's bent really badly. And it's aluminum. That was one of the reasons why it got bent so easily. So here's the new part. This is Moog control arm. Pretty much the same, also aluminum. I will leave a link in the description to the video, so check those out. So let me get this in. Alright, so now I'll try to put the new one in. So we need to lift it up. For that reason we would need to move this knuckle out of the way for now. Alright, so seems like we might need to actually install the ball joint into the knuckle and then drag them up together. So I'll just put this one halfway, so this bolt, so it holds it in place. Next we will, like right now I have it hold it with the bungee cord, but I will probably let it go and we will get the ball joint in. Okay, so we'll try to get that ball joint in. Right. Now I'll just put that bolt back in so we secure that ball joint. And the reason why we're doing this, so we need to get this straight, and to get this straight we need to lift this side up. So we'll just use the jack to push this up. So while we're jacking this up, we just watch that side of the control arm. So when it's straight we will push it in. We'll just go a little bit more. It's getting quite good. A little bit more. Alright, so that side is leveled now, so it's ready to go in, but there is lots of tension over here, so we'll do the same with the accident done to the wheel. We will pull it back, but a little bit more controlled way. So we have attached it here and over there to the frame, and we'll just crank it, and you will see how this moves in. And yeah, the biggest tension is from this jack, because we kind of pulling it sideways. So maybe when you jack it up, go from the front so the jack can roll together with this. You might actually need to drop this and set up jack different way, because this is getting quite tight. Let's see what will happen if I drop this. Okay, I will put the jack from the front. Alright, so now jack can roll our way. Let's try again. Still quite tight. Okay, this isn't a rubber mallet to get it in, since this is aluminum and we don't want to bend it, so we gently tap, 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 tap. And while we do this, we will crank this. Tap, tap. Actually try to push it with the jack a bit. Right, so I have taken the tension a little bit out of jack, make another crank with the strap. You can see that both holes are lining up right now. So I'll just try to install the bolts. Oh yeah, it went in right away. So we'll get those snug. We don't want them too tight, since we still need to push through the front bolt. Okay, so that front bolt should be lining up, considering that the back is attached, but there's still lots of tension, so we'll try to get that jack loose and see if we can push it in. Alright, so a quick summary. To get that control arm in, you obviously need to get this leveled, but also you will need to pull your knuckle to the back to get that bracket in. You can do it with the strap, or like a little hoist if you have, but that seems to be working quite well. So we'll just get those bolt tight. Alright, so first we'll torque the ball joint, and the torque spec are 37 foot-pounds plus 30 degrees. So here is 37, and we will do 30 degrees now, just like that. Right, so for those two, it's also 37, but plus 90 degrees. So this is 37, and now we will do 90. Same on the other one. This is 37. Now we do. We just slipped. 90. And to get this one tight, we'll need to jack it up one more time. So basically we wanted to get it tight in a position how the vehicle will be normally sitting. So we'll jack it up just to the point that we can see that it's kind of getting loose from the jack stand, and we'll tighten it. So since there is not much room on the nut side, so I will be torquing from the bolt side. Okay, so we have 18 mil. So we will do 37 foot-pounds, same as on the other one. So this is 37. Now we'll need to give it 90 degrees more. I'll do it twice. 1, 2. And now we can lower the jack. And finally we can install that harness back in. One inside in there. This one, I don't know if I mentioned, I installed when I was tightening the ball joint nut. Okay, so I think we're good to install the wheel. Alright, so I'll put the wheel back on. Get those nuts snug. We'll just go crisscross pattern. We'll reduce the torque. Now we can lower it from the jack stand. Now as the last step, I will torque all those lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Just check links in the description to the video for the parts and tools that you might need for the job. And as always, just do it yourself.